Hello and welcome to Wednesday's Virtual Sims Club. My name is Charlene and we are going to jump right into the game. So this week I want to start building our youth club, and so I've just started building this structure, and I thought this week we will have a building session. So I'm not very good at building. I usually get all my lots of my builds from the gallery, which I will show you in another episode. But I thought today we could do some building, and then I'm also, hopefully if we've got time, I would like to show you a brand new expansion pack that's just come out. Yeah, and we will explore the new world with our Sims. So first and foremost, last week we visited Young Hackney's friends. So we visited Edge Youth Hub, Forest Road Youth Hub, Fellows Court, Hackney Quest, and also Guinness. Always missing someone out. So we visited them, and they were in the middle of having a good time. So I think they went out together, and I think they went to the local park together, and they were discussing how they were going to build this youth club. So we established that Young Hackney's friends had a bit more money, much more simoleons than Young Hackney did. So what they've essentially done is put their money together, and they have asked the local community to build a structure. So this is the structure that I've built, and if I go back, I'll go right back. I'm going to show you how I built this particular structure. So in the build mode, there's lots of different building assets that you can use. So today I'm going to keep it quite simple because it can get very technical, and I'm just mindful that I'm not the best builder myself. So I'm going to go for an L-shaped room, but before I even start building the room, I want to go over to the left-hand panel where it says Hackney Sims Youth Club. So this is what I've named it so far. But the type of lot that it is, it's a community space. So this is very new. This has come in the new expansion pack. So in order for us to be able to use the community space, it needed some requirements. One of the requirements it needed was a community board. So I purchased a community voting board. And that ensures that this lot is now a community space. So hopefully we will also add a community garden, which says, looking for a place to practice growing and cultivating. The community garden is a perfect place for neighbours to plant together. So you'll be able to do that. We can also have a marketplace, a community market where crafters and makers can sell their wares, and shoppers can browse them. So that's going to be quite exciting because we can basically fundraise for the youth club, and make a space, a community space for making all kinds basically, where neighbours can gather to craft and recycle goods. So we can also recycle or dabble in activities like candle making, juice fizzing, fabricate, which is basically making things out of fabric, or painting. So now that we've got this space, we also wanted to give it some traits. So the traits that I have given it, this lot space, is child's play. So kids seem to learn faster here, which makes sense for a youth club. Teen neighbourhood. More teens will hang out in this neighbourhood that surrounds this lot. You'll spot them roaming around and loitering in the streets, as teens are known to do. It's a good opportunity for teens in your household to meet new friends their own age. And I've also made it a bit of a party place. So parties just seem to go well at this place. Meetings and social event goals become much easier. So I thought, you know, to create a really good, cool teen vibe, why not make it a bit of a party? Sorry, I'm gonna start singing Pop Smoke, but I won't do that. So now I'm going to choose the actual building itself, and there's lots of different shapes you can use. You can just use a wall tool, you can use a square tool, but I'm going to go for an L shape just to make the building just a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to start the building here, and what I'm going to do is, to make it bigger, I'm literally just going to pull it this way, pull it out that way, and I'm going to use the arrows to position my youth club. So let's do it like that, and we want to create some garden space as well, and some outdoor space. So I think that's a very large space for inside, so we're going to leave it like that. I'm thinking, yeah, I think that's really good for now, so we'll leave it like that. And basically this is our shell, this is the space that we're going to work with. So it's a very large space, it's very simple, you can see it's literally 4 walls, and then we've just got this L shape here. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of put a bin here or something like that. But next, first thing I'll need to do is make sure that we have some windows and a roof, actually. So you can see that the roof is flat. So I'm going to make sure that I have a roof. I think we can actually put in some solar roof panels, if I remember rightly, but I'm not sure how we do that, so I might have to figure it out. But I do think one of the first things we need to do is putting some doors and windows. So I'm going to choose a door. And again, I'm mindful that this is a youth club, so we want to make it quite welcoming. Welcome in. Let's see. Also, I think because of the new expansion pack, which is called Eco Living, when I'm actually building this, the youth club, I have to think about the materials that I'm using, because the materials also have an eco footprint. So what that means is that it tells you whether or not the materials that I'm using are either good for the environment, so it will increase a green footprint, or it's bad for the environment, meaning that it will increase a negative footprint for the environment. So this door that I'm choosing seems to be, it gives an eco footprint of 2, which is really good, which also means that the bills that this building will produce will be less, because the materials that I'm using are eco-friendly. So that's with the new expansion pack that's just come out. So it just makes complete sense to use that, because naturally as a youth club we would want to be eco-friendly. So I'm going to put that right there. So that's really nice, stylish door. We could have even used this one. I mean, this one's really nice as well. But I think it's nice that you can see inside, because I think it's always good for young people to kind of see what's going on before they've kind of entered the space, because I think they can make an informed decision whether or not they want to be there or not. So let's get some windows now. I'm not the best at windows. I do tend to just stick them anywhere, but I'm going to try my best and see. But these are slanted sunshine panel windows. I don't really want those. I would Prefer to have bigger windows than that. So let's see. Let's see what we can go for. As you can see, we have lots of varieties and lots of choices of windows, and even with the choices we have lots of different colors. I just want some simple windows. I think we might go for these, the 3 panels. Should we go for I think it's important that you can see in the youth club, and I'm just mindful that I have to create this within like 10 minutes. So I will probably change a lot of it as time goes by. So again, we've got some more eco-friendly windows, and they are 210 simoleons. So it says some things in life are better in wedge form: iceberg, wedge salads, and branch dressing. Don't know what it's talking about there. That's right, we've taken window design and wedged our own take into it. Try it out. Just don't cover it in ranch dressing. Save that for the iceberg wedges. I have no idea what they're talking about, but let's just get... Oh, I like this window. That is nice. I mean, if that's not a window, I don't know what is. Okay. To all my budding building simmers, when we get back into the youth hub, you guys are going to knock yourselves out with all of this. Oh, I'm not too keen on that one. I think it's a little bit too... Let's go for these, but these don't have an eco footprint. Doesn't matter. I think like 3 windows. I think that's suitable enough. I don't know. Design of 3. Let's see. I think let's put 3 windows here, and I'm going to go for the same windows. So let's go for, what did I do? Did I put it like, I think I'm going to have to change these windows. They don't go at all. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to try and see if I can put that window that I saw, that we used. I'm going to put that there. Oh my God, that looks excellent. Look at that. That looks really good. I mean, I could probably, let me see. Let's get rid of these. Let's see if we can. So if I put that there, and I put that maybe like there, like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. None whatsoever. But this window here, I'm so proud. I'm like Architect of the Year. Look, can you see the difference? Let's get rid of. And these are eco-friendly, and they're so stylish. Like seriously, I should be winning Architect of the Year. Let's see. So I'm going to get rid of these, and I trying to be conscious that we don't spend. Can we not connect that? I think that should go like that, and then maybe there, and then there. And let's see, that one that I did. So what I should do is maybe put this one here like this. Oh my gosh. You are Amazon. Can it not? Oh, that's bugging me. Why can it? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And then I probably need to put some here. So we always go for a corner, and then maybe just like there, like that. And then I think like that. That's more than enough windows. Again, it's We need light in the space, and also for young people to see in and see out. I think something should go here, but I'm not quite sure yet. Again, I think, to be fair, I think I'm only going to have to spend like 5 minutes looking at the expansion pack. Or I might just finish building this next week. I'll come back to it. So we have our shell. If you can see, we've got the windows. It's looking quite all right. And we've got our front door. What I do need to do is, if you notice, this is just concrete at the moment, concrete slab. So we need to give it some material. So whether that be, let's see, it can't be wallpaper. So it needs to be some sort of masonry or some sort of paneling. Or some siding, or let's see what they've got in miscellaneous. What's this? High fashion triangles. What now? Ooh. Let's see. What does that look like? Oh, that looks really nice, doesn't it? Let's go for this. Let's. Wonder what it looks like in another colour. I wonder what it looks like in pink. I'm not gonna go for pink. Oh, that looks nice. That looked really nice. But we're going to go for a neutral colour. But then I like the blue in that. This looks like a really cool youth club, if I do say so myself. What other ones have we got? We've got a bit of red. Oh, we've got to be a bit adventurous. What about the gold and black? Oh, look at that. I think we're going to go for the grey because it's just neutral. But the grey with the blue, yeah, let's do that. I wonder what it looks like at night time. I'm getting really excited, young simmers. I don't build and I'm impressed. Look what I've achieved. Look what I've been able to achieve in like 10 minutes. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look like a youth club? Yes, it does. I'm really happy with it. I'm sorry if I'm spinning the camera too much. I apologise. All right, let's go inside. Let's have a look and see what it's going to look like inside. So can you see the spots of light where we have our natural lighting? And if I put the walls up, you can see the space coming together. I mean, look at this little corner here. Oh my goodness. So I'm almost inspired by the youth hubs that we have in our community. So our two main hubs, cannot talk today, Forest Road Youth Hub and the Edge Youth Hub. Those are very big, purposely built youth hub buildings with young people and the rest of the community in mind. And then for the spokes, for Fellows Court and Guinness, they are traditional community community buildings that are primarily for community use, and we hold those spaces to provide a youth provision. So being able to design a youth club, especially in the way that I'm being able to design it today with The Sims, is so cool. And this is definitely something that we are going to be doing when we go back to the youth hubs. And I think I would probably want to do like a competition or a challenge to see who can build the coolest youth club. I think that would be really cool. But so we're inside, and what am I doing? Let's go back. We need to, I mean, this space is gigantic. It's really big. So I think I'm going to have to give it a little bit more thought and think about maybe some of the equipment that I'm going to put in. But what I do want to quickly show you, let's see if I can put some lighting in here. And then I can show you how we'll put some wallpaper and flooring. And I'll do that, and then just before I end the session, I will do about 5 or 10 minutes of gameplay just so we can catch up with what Young Hackney and everyone are doing. And also, I want to show you the new town of the new expansion pack as well. So just bear with me. Let's see. So if I go to build and I go, nope, I genuinely wanted to go to objects so that I could go to lighting. Now, this menu gives you everything that, all the objects, all the assets that are in The Sims. So we have things like comfort, and within comfort you'd have like your beds, sofas, chairs, anything that provides you with comfort. So there's a list of things. We've got surfaces, plumbing, activities and skills, decorations, pets, kids, lighting, electronics, appliances, storage, and off the grid. Off the grid means if you're not using any electricity, and transportation as well, and community space items. So I'm going to go for lighting because I want to light up the space. And then we have different types of lighting. So we have table lamps, floor lamps, outside lighting, wall lights, ceiling lamps, and also miscellaneous. So we're going to go for ceiling lamps, and again, I want to be eco-friendly. So we need to think about our eco footprint. We could go for the Beamer, but oh gosh, that's a power consumption rating of 10, which means that would seem to take a lot of power. Sounds to me like it does. Let's see. Is there a cheaper version? Alright, I'm very mindful that I'm going to filter this. I'm going to filter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the packs, and I'm going to go for, let's see, I only want to see eco living lights. So power consumption rating. Note, leaves are painted on. No real leaves were used for making this lamp. So I think these lamps could potentially be dangerous. They don't look like youth work lamps to me. Ceiling lights. I want to go for the spotlights. So these are only 10 simoleons. Let's see. Do we have any traditional spotlights? These are 150. So I'm going to go for these ones because to me they would be. Oh, look at that! Look at that already! Look at the lighting. Amazing. So we're just going to put 2. I think, should I put like 4? Just for, let's put 4. There we go. So we've got some lighting, and now all I want to do is let's see. I'm now going to think about, so also the walls inside, can you see, are concrete, so we need to decorate them. And if we don't, then any Sims that enter this space will feel very uncomfortable because they will notice that it hasn't been nicely decorated. So I'm going to go for some paint because I think paint is, let's see, I think it's more durable than wallpaper. So let's see what we can go for. I want something like this, something really cool. So we're going to go for something grey. I think something like this is really cool. So I'm just going to have it all going all the way around the youth club. And I mean, we can choose. There's so many to choose from. I mean, we can go for something like this, which looks really cool as well. But it feels really busy. Something like that. But again, that feels really busy. There are just lots of different swatches, is what we call them. Oh, this looks really nice. But again, I do want it to be, I think, I would like the space. Sorry, I'm designing and thinking at the same time. Cannot multitask. I really want the space to represent youth, vibrancy, and young people. I'm gonna keep it like this for now, but we can always change it and we can always experiment. Because there's so much to choose from. So much to choose from. Do like the grey because it's like nice and neutral. Whoa, nice and neutral. Look at that. I think I'm gonna go for that because I thought the other one looked a bit childish. I think this looks very neutral. And then if I want to make particular areas maybe more age appropriate, so maybe more seniors over here and more juniors over here, I can do that. I'm getting so excited. I need to stop. What did I just do? I feel like I just did something I wasn't supposed to do. Yeah, I did. Don't know what it was though. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop here with decorating. I think I've done a really good job so far. I think next week what I'll do is I will put in some furniture, and I will do like 15 minutes of kind of buy, build, and where we can kind of look at what furniture we can put inside there. Actually, no, let's do that now. I think we should do that now. And I think what I'll do is next week we can look at the gameplay, because we've only got about 5 minutes left. And I really want to, while we're here, it just makes sense to look at the furniture and think about what we want to put in our youth club. So let's see. I'm going to go for, if we build objects by room, I'm thinking, think we would need, well, this is going to be really difficult. I think I need time to think it through. Hold on. I'm going to go for, who is it? Objects by function, objects by room. That's what I wanted to go for, because I think I can get some community lot items. So if I try outdoors, it doesn't seem to work. Kitchen. What about objects by function? Because I might be able to go straight to the community lot items. That might be helpful. Sometimes there are so many items to choose from that you can easily get lost in trying to figure out what it is that you want to choose. Let's see. So we've got, there we go, community space items. So we definitely need some stereos to play some music. So we'll go for some nice ones. There we go. Do we need any on the other side? I think that's enough. For stereos, because we're also going to have a DJ set in here as well. So we've got stereo. I did not think that. Didn't think that we're going to need a bathroom. We might need a bigger space. Did not think that through. Okay. Let's see. How do we do this? How do I do this? I know how to do this. There we go. Yes. So we need to do. We're only going to be able to have like 2 toilets in this whole youth club. I am so sorry, but there you go. So we've got one there, and then we have should we have this, how is this gonna go? And then we have one there like that, and then we have a this is a challenge. This is challenging. I need, what is it, like a wash basin, don't I? Can I, sure, I need like a cool one. Let's see. Let's get like, this was a cool one here. And it can be green, so let's just put that there. And we also need a sanitizer, a hand sanitizer, because that is like really important, especially at this time. So we've got our toilets in. I'm really happy about that because I was worried. I didn't think that through, and basically we've got to put everything in this one space. So bear with me. Really important, very, very, very important exits. So we need to let young people know how to get out. I mean, there's only one exit, so maybe I should put another door, but it should be all right. We've got one exit, so everybody just comes out the front door. So what else? What else? What else do I need? I really did not think this through. Let's see. Also, it needs. Okay, we're going to choose one more thing, and then I'm going to end the session because I think we've done really well. Absolutely excellent. So, what are these items? These are toilets as well, but we don't need that. So, I think let's choose community space. Should we go for all of them? Just make sure we've got everything. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good start for today. I think I'm going to think about the rest of the space, and actually when we come back, it will be I will have added more items to it. And given it more thought, and then you can see how you can decorate a space. And I'm sorry that we haven't had more time for me to show you how I actually designed the space and put the items in, but that's going to take hours. So thank you for coming to another week of Sims Club. You can check us out Wednesday's Virtual Sims Club on the Young Hackney website, and also on Young Hackney's YouTube channel as well. And if you want to reach out to any youth workers, you can send us a comment or like on Young Hackney's Instagram page as well. I would like to do challenges, and that's the place where I would be able to do Sims challenges with young people. So if that's something young people would be interested in, let us know on Instagram. Okay, thank you. My name is Charlene, and this is the Sims Wednesday Virtual Sims Club. Take care.